there, I'll admit. Other than those, it was a great game. Really, really fun stuff. Oh wow. Yeah, that was a lot to keep track of for sure. Let me just make sure. I know Thimbleweed Park had been mentioned before. Let me just make sure I add that to my wish list. Excellent. So many things are on sale right now, just not any of the things that I want to play. I think I have a couple ideas. What to do next. Just check out what's on sale at the moment. Remove that. I've got that as another thing. You know, you are kind of right. Indiana Jones. The thing, well, my whole, how do I put this? I worry about, I was thinking about doing like older game, newer game, kind of go back and forth, but like Indiana Jones, it's such a good game. It's such a good game. Like, you're completely right. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And like one of these days too, I want to get around to doing the Dagger Ramen Raw as well. Just FYI, that's gonna happen. So, Ian Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. There we go. Let me go ahead and install that. Might not be able to play it tonight, I don't think. I obviously didn't advertise anything for it, but I don't know how important that is. See if I can even just edit the stream info right now and see if I can find it. There are some of these games that just don't even show up. Fate of Atlantis. Nope, it's right there. There we go. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna leave that as is. Anna Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. There we go. Okay, I have updated this stream information. And this is always a good idea to go ahead and... Have I been mentioned in something actually, or... I need to... One channel on this thing is just annoying me. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we're good again. Just gonna pop another thing to the Discord. If you'd like to join, if any of you aren't already, that would be wonderful. If you just joined, feel free to join. It's fine if you don't want to, but I completely understand. But let me just go ahead and pull up the UHS hints right now. I am absolutely gonna get this messed up. And then, yeah, let me go ahead quickly announce. Actually, heck, you know what I can do? I can show you guys exactly what I do. Because I know where did which voice come from. I got a lot of those. Got a lot of weird voices here and there. Do you mean like the complete ridiculous Toph moment that was right there? I got lots of those. Oh, I can say one of my favorite weird niche jokes. How do you greet someone in posh British? Okay, I typed in Fate of Atlantis and got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Great, cool. So in order to greet someone in posh British, what you do is you just say two You say 3 syllables: her, and lur. And then you just add a little bit of a tune to them. So instead of just her, lur, it's hello, hello, hello. It's stupid, and I enjoy it greatly. Hello. All right, let's get this open up. Okay, and now let me show you what I'm doing. Let me see if I can manage that. There we go. Well, wait a minute. Is this just window capture or display capture? Let me change that. Okay, so basically, in order to make these little it's very accurate, honestly. And as far as accents go, I love accents. I'm a sucker for them. It's just bad, is what it is. So, you know, yeah, I love accents. It's fun. Oh my. We're off for a lovely time searching for Atlantis. That's a little much. They made it into a book? That's excellent. Where did they get all these from? Ooh, I like this. What even is that real? It's fan art? Well, you know, fan art's fair game as far as I'm concerned. Usually try to stick to like official art, but there's really not a lot of it. I can find a bigger one of this? No, that's probably a bad idea. Let me try using this. All right, so what I do basically, I'm gonna copy this image, and here is my template. This is more or less what we get. You just drop that in, and we're gonna pop it under one of these layers. Let's see which one is a good one to do it in, though. I'm not sure if that's the right one. Just kind of fiddle around until we get what we want. That's pretty much it, honestly. I know some of you have asked words. I can't words. Have asked how. Whoops. I do this, but I figured I would show off my process a little. Like I mentioned before, it's not exactly rocket science here. Now, see, I don't want that much of that in there. I don't know if this is definitely gonna. Yeah, we're having a full tutorial today. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Then we've got the Japanese cover art, which is also an excellent thing. So I basically just graft these, you know, things here to. Okay, we're gonna need to figure this out. I graft these things basically onto the little cheat sheet thing I've got going on here. Try and set it up in such a way that you can see some interesting things, you know, but no real identifying information so much, because what we're then going to do, there's an easy way to do this and a hard way to do this. I know the Indiana Jones font is free. I've used it before. This is the Adventure font. I don't want that one. I need the other Indiana Jones font. Where's the other one? Like the title cards one. Nope. There's definitely, here we go. SF Fedora. This is the one that I've used before. In particular, I use that one because you've got the title font here, and then you've got the subtitle fonts, you know, titles and the symbols. I don't get what the symbols are for. I don't think I ever remember seeing them before, to be honest. So quickly open up these things. We'll just quickly install these. Take a few moments. I don't know why I'm installing the symbols. There's no reason for that. Now this one might be a little bit more complicated because I think I can get the Indiana Jones logo thing, I guess you could call it, easily. Getting this part to match. Okay, so it's got like this drop shadow and it's just yellow with a black outline. That might not be too difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of hybrid these two things. So the two different ways to do it are either one, you can get a font that matches and just recreate it. For like Day of the Tentacle, for instance, this was really difficult to do. What I did was I really just got an image. So we're just going to hide that and pretend it doesn't exist. Oh, Marsha P. Johnson. Rest in peace, dear. What we're going to do is we're going to try and find Indiana James. Indiana James? What is that? See, I don't think this is actually, that actually has the, I do not trust websites that have large green download buttons. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Do I have to make it from scratch? Because I don't want to. Oh, this guy should gave me Indiana Jones himself. That's not what I want, but I mean, alternatively, I could just What does it look like on this? Indiana Jones, one big long title. If I can get the one big long title one, and start there. Let's use the tools. Change it. Nope. Change it to large only. Oh, perfect. This has a transparent background. This is exactly what we needed. Okay, perfect. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so we're gonna save this image. We have to save it. We can't just we have to save it. We can't just do whatever, you know. Where did it go? There we go. Bam! And now the Indiana Jones logo is in the house. And just shrink it down so it's how we want it. Nice and big, nice and centered. Jablam. We just take a simple thing called Fedora, and it's not here. Why is it not here in the list? SF Fedora, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. I want. Is it? That's a good question. Is it? It is italics. Okay, so we shall make it italics. Maybe. Okay. At least it didn't crash. That's all I gotta say. At least it didn't crash. Okay. Okay. Is that not too big? Yeah, it's too big, isn't it? Okay. This is not quite right. I think we might be better off adding the shadow in ourselves instead. So we'll do it the regular way. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Okay. That's all Fate and whoa. What is up with all of my thing here? There we go. Here we go. Now we're working. Now we're working. Okay. I know. Control Z, Control Z. Oy. Let's give this facing a little bit more fun in there. Kind of going by what we see. How's that look? Spacing between words. That's okay. So maybe instead what we really need to do. Oh, actually, does that work? Yeah, I think that works. I think it just needs to be a little bigger. And then obviously the right color, which we'll just pull from the bottom of the Indiana Jones thing. Somewhere around in here will be about where we need to be. Like slightly golden. There we go. Excellent. Then we just add some. Let's see. Stroke, I think is what I need. Not having a stroke, but adding a stroke. I'm sorry, that was bad. Not quite so big. Let's have this. Excellent. Drop shadow. Use red. And change it to a 45-degree angle. Hold on. There we go. I just need this to be sharp, not. There we go. It's still kind of bubbly though. Need it to be sharp. This is me being really nitpicky, by the way. You haven't noticed. There we go. This is starting to work. Look at how that pops. Bam. Try some of these contours and see if I can find one that's a little sharper. I'll take it. I will take it. Okay. Let's go back into this, make this a little bit bigger, and I will probably be happy. Oh, and increase the distance between these. More. Excellent. Get that up in there. Hey. And there we are. The Boston Trophy Wife proudly presents Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. There we are. How nice is that? Give it a good save as. And now you know how I do my thing. Okay. Save that to my desktop. Okay. So it's about 12:20 now. One of those things where, like, if I start it now, like, we'll have 40 minutes to play it. But if I start it on Thursday, people will get to see the beginning. I also might be streaming on Friday as well, by the way, since it's a holiday and we have the day off, and I have the day off, and not much to do about it. So look out for an announcement about Friday or Saturday. Might do some midday streams instead of late night streams like I've been doing. The late night streams were honestly because I used to work until 9 o'clock at night, so Eastern time, and so it would be like 9 o'clock, get myself home, give me half an hour to breathe, and then I start streaming. I kind of have kept the 10 o'clock time because I know that I have some people who tune in from like way further east than here, or west. I guess it's actually closer to be west at that point. I don't really know. Actually, no, I think it's about equidistant either way because it's about a 12-hour time difference. Yeah. Asia, by the way, Southeast Asia. So, you know, with a 12-hour time difference like that, you know, me streaming at like 7 o'clock would be 7 a.m. I wanted to make sure everybody who liked to come and watch could come and watch. So, let's see. I do want to say, I want to show another thing that I've been working on that some people might like. So, let me think through this real quick. This image right here. Nope. Nope. There it is. This image right here. All right. I'm sure all of you know who this is. I don't need to explain too much, but she's my favorite character in Star Wars, hands down. Queen Amidala / Padme Amidala / Senator Padme Amidala Naberi. I love her, and I am unapologetic about that. Then, another thing that I've been really big fan of for a really long time, / boss ass bitch indeed. Another artist who I've been a really big fan of has been this guy, Patrick Nagel. Kind of a flashpoint in 80s art history, but Patrick Nagel kind of exemplified this style right here. He was the first one to kind of do this. His style caught on, and that's why you see stuff that kind of looks like this in a bunch of hairstyle salons and nail salons, because it just became so mode and so de rigueur that everybody emulated his style. But like he has this, he's also most famous for, of course, the Duran Duran Rio album cover, which that is a very tiny little image for. Can't you just be a little bigger? No, fine, I'll take it. No, I wanted to image, just the image. There we go. So it's this kind of like washed out and not quite featureless, but very light features. Like it's really hard to tell. It's very sparse. There's not much on the face. Like you just can't really pick out features, but there's still a suggestion of them. Um, Almost always have really, really dark hair, kind of the shine lines going through it. Always this very 80s over the top kind of outfits and decorations. It's emblematic of his style. So then the next thing is finding out that there's an artist today who is very popular for doing a lot of works just like um, Patrick Nagel, but he does a lot of pop culture. His name is Craig Drake. And so one of the first ones, for instance, that he did was this one for Padme. Actually, I think even the first one that he did, I have on here somewhere. Yeah, this is the first Star Wars. Nope, that's not the first Star Wars one that he did. That's not it. It looked funkier, didn't it? Yeah, there it is. This is the first Star Wars one that Craig Drake did. Obviously, drawing on Nagel straight up. And this was actually picked up by the Star Wars brand, like the official artwork. And then he started kind of branching out, starting doing his own things. There's some slight variations on this, different lines, whatnot. And then he's gone full like. There are a ton of elements from Nagel, but there's a ton of new stuff as well. It looks brilliant. It looks epic. It looks amazing. I love it. He's also done a lot more official Star Wars stuff, like uh, this one here from Star Wars Celebration 2015, which is beautiful, absolutely excellent. Like I don't know if I can zoom in. It's gonna make it look terrible, but like absolutely excellent, beautiful stuff. And in fact, my personal favorite of his is the one that he did for Bad Instinct, which just is like Basic Instinct. I mean, just like, oof, this is perfect for this movie and this scene in so many different ways. I am getting way sidetracked. Regardless, I've been a really big fan of this style and especially Nagel's artwork for a very long time, to the point where I have started tracing a lot of his artwork. A great instance of one that I did just recently. Here is the original, right here. My problem with finding Nagel's artwork is that there aren't many high quality scans or pictures of them. So there's the original. I went ahead then and traced it, basically, but at 4K resolution. So this is not his artwork. It is my tracing of his artwork. It is slightly different in some ways. I fully admit that it is not the same exact thing, but I'm so obsessed with it that I just wanted to do this so I could have my own desktop background. But after tracing so many for so long, then I was like, okay, well, wait a minute. What if I made my own? But I've been so nervous to jump in and make my own that I didn't know what to do until I decided finally to make my own. So this is the work in progress right now. I'm very, 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 very proud of this. It's not done. The hair needs some help. It's not done at all. But like, I'm very proud of this. I don't know how else to say it other than like, I'm so excited. Like, even just what I've done trying to get from point A here, a real person's face, and point B, like even just the lines themselves are just they're difficult to do. Like, and I'm just very proud of myself, that's all. I'm just very proud of myself in all this. And I'm having a grand old time putting it all together. So that's where we're going. This is literally something I did like late last week is when I started it. I blitzed through the lines and the colors within like 2 days, and then it's just sat here pretty much all weekend, I think. And so I'm pretty excited to keep working on it. pretty much every part of it is done too, I think. I'm hoping what I'm going to try to do is leave this, you know, in this kind of mode and create a straight up Nagel image, like as Patrick Nagel would have drawn Queen Amidala, straight up. And then I'm going to start trying to add some more color and shading, a little more like Craig Drake does. I'm not sure what that's going to look like quite yet because I'm not really that good. I certainly can't do stuff like this as easily, but I'm going to try. So I am excited about it, that's for sure. Anywho, enough of that. That was just me wanting to show off a little bit. Fine, I didn't change anything, so it's fine. Okay. So I have no idea what's going to happen. At the very least, what I could do, actually, in terms of Indiana Jones' Fate of Atlantis, I can start the game and see how this works. Okay, Google. Change the light in this room to warm white. Didn't work. Okay, Google. Turn left light to warm white. Turn right light to warm white. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start yours too. Oh, no. Oh, they don't have hue adjustments. Well, there you go. That's good. These I got specifically so that I could do streams and like do different weird colors with them and change the intensity and everything, make sure that I was, you know, good and visible. And I'm quite yellow right now. I'm bathed in orange. Bit too orange. Need to change the white balance on this just a tad. There we go. Even that's a little too warm still. Cool off, buddy. Cool off. There we go. That's fixed. Great up jaundice moment. Honestly, it's not actually that warm. It's just my because I had the webcam automatically tries to adjust, and because the last one I had a bunch of really bright, not white lights, it's like, whoa. Anyway, let's give a shot and see what happens. I don't know what this is going to do. We can at least start some of it, maybe. We'll see where this goes. Getting to bed a little early wouldn't be too bad, I guess. I just don't even know what this is going to look like for you guys on the stream, so looks like you can see it. I mean, I can see it on the stream. Hey, it's 1992! My birthday! It's my birth year, yay! I'm very young. This music is adorable. It is not. It is not. Oh, you're not old.
All right, Jones. How are you gonna find that statue and all this junk?
I like that it's still. He's still.
It's a medieval gargoyle, or a good imitation. Some kind of funeral urn. Some kind of funeral urn. It's a stone carving of Shiva.
Is that what you were after? Well, that worked. Oof. Oof. John Williams is the man to this tune. Excellent. I like that this is part of the title sequence, by the way. This I do like. I don't think I've ever played this piece. I played Star Wars before. We did a Star Wars suite back in like high school in the orchestra I was in.
The label says unidentified potsherds. Marcus thought Potlatch Indians carved this. Looks like a movie prop to me. It's from the Shamet collection. Very sharp.
So, well, okay. When it comes to John Williams and seeing him in person and whatnot, I feel a little guilty because John Williams is the conductor emeritus of the Boston Pops. He lives out in Western Massachusetts. He comes into town all the time to conduct his own music. He conducts at Tanglewood in the summer all the time. So I have gone to the John Williams celebration and watched John Williams conduct Star Wars and John Williams conduct Indiana Jones, and it's been excellent, absolutely excellent. Maybe my favorite thing that the Boston Pops actually do. They started kind of proto work on this when I was there. They did Indiana Jones. They were doing a music of John Williams night, and they did the opening to Indiana Jones 3. The entire opening, like from opening credits all the way up until the end of the young Indiana Jones flashback, with a movie screen behind them. So they had the voice audio track going without the music audio of the movie, and the orchestra was the music, and it was really cool. And they do that now. Like the Boston Pops will do like live soundtrack for, I think one of the ones that I keep kicking myself that I missed was Back to the Future. So the orchestra was the soundtrack for Back to the Future. They played all of the cues, all of the music, just straight through while the movie played on the screen behind them. Super cool. Super, super cool. Wow, good job, Indy. As for what I played back that time in high school, I think the Star Wars suite was even really like one piece from every movie at the time, so 6 pieces. I think we did like Duel of the Fates from episode 1, the love theme from episode 2, I don't remember from episode 3. Episode 4 was I want to say, oh god, what was from episode 4? Oh, what instrument? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an oboist. I'm a classically trained oboist. Both of my degrees are in, both my
I don't need them. They're just
bachelor
textbooks.
and my master's degrees are in music performance for oboe. Even though I do play piano as well, I'm
There's nothing of importance
an
here.
oboist.
There's nothing of importance here.
Well, thank you.
These books don't look familiar. Uh-oh.
Well done, sir. And the best part is that I'm pretty sure this is just the college. This is just Barton College. Indiana Jones is just this much of a klutz. It's also the flimsiest college
Better get
library
that
ever.
roof
It's
checked.
very true. Library I work at, thank you very much, is a solid concrete brutalist building that will not at all.
A cheap copy of a Siamese idol.
Oh, that was actually a cat. Whoop. Yeah, my college library, the one that I work at, is a brutalist building that I'm pretty sure could withstand a nuclear attack on Boston. Like, I'm just spitballing, but like,
It's hot.
is it, Indy? Is it hot?
A fine sample of bitumen.
Oh, I don't know that I care for brutalist though.
It's
Well,
too slippery to
how do I
walk
put
up.
it this way? I am at the point now where I can appreciate brutalism. I'm not a fan,
I'll be.
but
Here's what I've been searching for.
I can appreciate what they were going for.
Strange looking thing. I wonder where Marcus picked it up.
Of course, Boston's famous for some of its brutalist architecture. We've got like City Hall, which is constantly called the most ugly building in the world. I disagree. I think it's actually quite handsome in certain lights. I remember coming across City Hall in Boston in the middle of this some light snow that was coming down, and it was at night. All the lamps were on and glowing, and it was just really, really pretty. City Hall was lit up the right way.
Exploring our collections can be dangerous, Mr. What was your name again?
Smith. Tell me, did you find a lock to match my key?
You bet I did. Take a look.
What are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Why not? It's an obvious fake.
You may think so, Doctor, but I believe
Yeah,
a new chapter in history.
Brutalism is a weird.
Find word in a small metal bead. Jewelry, perhaps?
Yeah, it's a brutalism's a
I
weird
still think
thing.
it's a fake.
Did you find a lock to match my key? Yeah, that's a
Then you
bad.
won't mind if I take it.
Ready.
Oh no, he's a Nazi.
Stand back, gentlemen.
I hope you've got a getaway car waiting. You'll need one.
What is place?
Ladies and gents, I don't know how many times you have to say it, but Indiana Jones says punch Nazis.
He got away. But we got his coat, Marcus. Hey, what's this? Klaus Kerner, huh?
Good Lord, Indy, the man's some sort of agent from the Third Reich.
Wow, Marcus.
What does the spy want with the wounded statue?
I lied, Marcus. I don't think it's a phony. I can't place the style, but it's old.
Look what else our friend was carrying. An old copy of National Archaeology. And there you are in Iceland.
Yeah, field supervisor for the Jastro expedition. My first real job.
Who's the woman?
Sophia Hapgood. She was my assistant, a spoiled rich kid from Boston, rebelling against her
Hey,
family.
Boston, what's up? Spoiled rich kid from Boston. I already like her.
She gave up archaeology to become a psychic.
How odd.
You can say that again.
A spoiled rich kid from Boston who became a psychic. That
Indy,
sounds like
Kerner
she's
found
actually
you.
insane.
What if he finds her? We should warn the woman.
You're right. I want to know more about that
It is
statue.
very Boston. You're very right.
You know, Marcus, the coldest year of my life was the one I spent in Iceland with Sophia.
It was a very quick costume change. Unfortunately, we're not going to Boston. We're going to New York. Boo. Boo.
Imagine the suckers who actually pay to see Sophia's Lost World lectures.
The doors are locked, sir.
It's today's paper.
I like how this is perfectly emblematic of the troubles of playing these old games on big monitors. I have to really squint to read Madame Sophia Tonight up here, but if I look at my tiny little screen here, like it's literally tiny because I'm basically playing my own stream on my laptop, which is a smaller screen, but it's surrounded by a bunch of other stream stuff. I can read very clearly Madame Sophia Tonight. Like, it's amazing to me. I mean, okay, New York City is fine, but
I
it's
can't
not
make
as
a
good as
call out of
Boston.
nickels.
It's just not as good.
This was taken a long while ago. when I thought we might like each other.
New York is really, like, for me, it's just a place to visit. Every time anyone's been like, oh, I want to move to New York, I'm like, I don't. I very
The
much
way
don't.
looks blocked.
I
can't get there from here.
not interested. Oh, if you ever make it, I will absolutely give you a tour. I will give you the...
What do you want, pal? This ain't no ticket office.
I will give you the, like, historical tour. I will give you the culinary tour. I will give you the culture tour. I will do it all. We have such weird, great stuff around here. It's awesome.
I'm here to enjoy Madam's outrageous orations.
This ain't that kind of show.
Oh, of course not. Madame Sophia is a serious thinker.
Don't kid around, pal. You're talking about my idol.
No kidding. I think she's the greatest.
Me too. There's something about her.
Yeah, she's got a great cerebrum.
Watch your mouth, bub.
I don't have anything to apologize for.
That's where you're wrong, mister. Now take a hike.
Oh,
Gee,
Wrong
looks
things.
pretty sore.
honestly, if you're going to come up and visit New England, try and do that in, like, October.
Here I go again.
That's probably the best time, because
I've got
I
nothing to say to you.
don't know if I can make it any clearer, but, like, leaf peeping is a real thing.
Wait, I'm sorry I
the
offended
leaves
you.
are
Oh,
gorgeous.
in that
If you
case,
can just,
what do
even
you
if
want?
you're just driving through some of the countryside, it's gorgeous. They're best in New Hampshire, and I'm biased because it's where I'm from. But
I really need to talk to your star.
it's just
Another admirer.
Oh, yeah.
huh?
that's fair. That's fair. October really is the best time to get up here if you can, though. I would hesitate to say winter, only because some people don't like it. I like winter. I like New England winter when it snows, especially, and it's all pretty and sparkly and everything. But
Yeah, she's very smart.
Smart, I'll say. You know what I really like? It's the way she...
The way she makes things easy to understand.
That's it. All that smart stuff seems so easy when I'm listening to her. Say, you're okay for a college boy. Come on in.
there we go. I got insight. Just flatter him a little bit. Don't worry, you're not stupid. She just makes it easy.
Hey! You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
I want a reading with Miss Hapgood.
Are you crazy? During the show? Write her a letter.
Excuse me.
Take it easy and watch the show.
Here, my friends, is Atlantis, as it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious, prosperous, socially and technically advanced,
It looks like a 1920s vision of the future.
beyond our wildest
Very
dreams.
metropolis.
5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis dared to build a city where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it.
Yeah,
He
I
placed
think
Atlantis
that's
on a
right.
continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into
Yeah,
3
Fritz Lang.
circular parts, such as you see here.
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours.
Yeah, she can. We just need to have her not go on for hours.
Hold on. She's just coming to the exciting part.
What befell the serene city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level, slowly creeping higher, or the Earth itself suddenly shifting? However it happened,
I did not grab the
panic must
newspaper.
have
Oh
gripped
no.
the citizens.
Pull
That
the lever,
fateful
Crump.
day when proud
Why?
Atlantis
Wrong
sank.
lever! Why do we even have that lever? God, that movie's
Or
so freaking iconic.
perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now. On some questions, the great spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nurab Sal, is silent.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
Maybe it is I have to grab the newspaper, you're right.
It's today's paper. It's today's paper.
Hey, what's important about today's paper?
I don't think that'll work. Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
I've got a newspaper here.
So you do.
So you do.
Aren't you wondering about events of the day?
I don't know. Maybe.
How'd you like today's newspaper?
Well, the late edition. I wonder if the Dodgers won. Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
Well, there we go.
It's a lever. It's a lever.
It's another lever.
That doesn't seem to work. Nothing happened.
Nope. Ah.
There it goes.
And I still feel the presence of Atlantis through...
Well.
May I present Nurab Sal, the great Atlantean god of
Deceit.
deceit. Thanks, Cindy.
Thanks, Cindy.
Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve. Go back, you big jack-o'-lantern. Oh, great. Good night, folks.
Wow, Indiana Jones, you just ruined this woman's career.
Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
Yup.
I'd say it's about time.
Rich kids from Boston.
Oh,
Go back.
no!
Fuck you
Looks like
up.
Kerner got here first. Stay put. No one here. Nor here either.
And he was just behind the crates, because... And he's also wearing the same exact thing he was wearing at Barton, but that's okay.
Dr. Uberman, fantastic news. We found the treasure we seek.
And he's got a little hair flip.
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Uberman announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
So? Practical results are years away.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist. Yet you've been concealing important artifacts. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
So what if I
Oh, she
kept
did
a
the
few
little hair
pieces for
shake thing.
myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
Kerner missed the grand prize,
What?
my necklace. Watch closely. The bead is made of Orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Oof. I know, I wish I could get changed that fast, God.
Did you see that?
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nurab Sal. His spirit is close.
Closer than Atlantis, that's for sure.
Ba-dum-psh.
Suppose I gave this Orichalcum business any credence, which I don't. You may have just used the last bead.
Shh! I'm getting something. Nurab Sal speaks. He bids us find the... what? A book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
I like how she's doing the whole like... I can hear the spirits.
That book is a legendary hoax.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy? You ever think of that?
What were these pieces doing in Iceland, I wonder?
Survivors must have sailed there after the Great Catastrophe.
Any port in a storm, huh? Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Maybe we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
Aw, look, they're gonna go on an adventure. Nope. Use a modulation instead. Anyway, how do I save? Can I save? Wait, does this game not allow you to save? Okay. There it is. Okay. I had no idea that that's what it is. It's F5. It is really short. I remember a lot of the game from here on out is indie. There's not too much more, but yeah, it's an F5 to bring up the menu for the Scum VM. So there we go. Now I know how to do it. I know how to, more importantly, I know how to load to follow that up with. So, but there we go. Okay, because yeah, I need to make sure I get to bed at a decent hour these days. And not as good at very little sleep as I used to be. You know, you're approaching your 30s when. But, you know, there we are. Anywho, I think that's probably going to be me for the night. Excellent, excellent fun tonight. Thank you so much for sticking around. As per usual, there's Discord. If you're not already on it, feel free to jump on. There's the link. I am, of course, 100% open if you would like to follow me, subscribe if you can, send me money, please. I'm hoping that I keep my job, and it's not a problem, but we'll see. And then, as before as well, if you can donate some time, some effort, or some money, first and foremost, to the resources here on this wonderful website, specifically going toward the protest against police brutality, specifically against black people here in the United States. There's still going on. They're still very strong. And so anything you can do to help would be great. Yeah. Anyway, it is now 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. I need to get to bed. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me. Thanks for following, of course. Be back on Thursday, same time, 10 p.m., where we will keep playing Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. So keep an eye out for the announcement for that, but 10 p.m. Thursday, same time, same place. Thank you so much. Thank you, both of you, Riffraff and Digishell. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful couple of days. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll look forward to seeing you all on Thursday. Have a great night, everybody. Mwah.